Halftime continues in Southern California's second to last home game for the Lakers before the long journey back east. An 8-gamer in 13 days. And welcome back once again to Staples Center. Joel Myers along with Stu Lance. A real tough start for the Lakers. They battled back, though. Outboarded. They've got to do a better job of the glass. And what about the guard play of the Clippers? And I'm not talking about just the starters, but also Sebastian Telfair.
Well, the guards are really doing a good job offensively for the Clips. The Lakers have to make sure that they take care of that end of the floor. Baron Davis got him off to a good start again, directing the show, whether scoring or dishing it off. And then Eric Gordon, a guy that I like a lot, has really been effective, knocking down triples, taking you off the dribble. I mean, the guy is a very good player. So the Lakers know what they need to do defensively. And offensively, they better keep pounding it into Andrew, because Andrew, having his way thus far, he's got 16 points as he's been able to gather himself. And that's one of the keys to bigs, the way they can gather before they attack. The numbers, well, the Lakers used that nice run to end the first half to go up by 3. They're going to have to use that run to start the third. Let's go outside the Lakers locker room with Patrick O'Neal. Patrick?
Okay, thanks a lot. Well, Frank, if there was any concern that Andrew Bynum and Pau Gasol can't coexist, or Andrew is not going to play well, he had a great first half.
Yeah, he did, and we've got to continue to get the ball to them inside. You know, they're real big factors on our team, and Pau looks like he's a little rusty, but I'm sure he'll got some of it off the first half, and we expect him to play well the second half.
Telfair came in, he had 7 assists. Do you think the backcourt's hurting you guys at all?
Yeah, this is a problem for us. We need to do a better job of containing their point guards, and not only in transition but also in the half court. And their bench played very well, I thought, when they came in, and got them a lead there for a while. And they out-rebounded us. We just have to shoot the ball better and do a better job on the boards, I believe.
That's good. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
All right, there's Frank Hamlin. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, it was a spark as he refers to the bench of the Clippers. Those 7 assists for Sebastian Telfair, 12 points from their bench, and shooting at a high percentage. So let's see if the Lakers come out of the locker room and also control the glass a little bit better.
Well, let's see what adjustments were made. That's always my key, is what adjustments were made by both teams, but especially by the Lakers.
Baron Davis and the Clippers having to start the second half. Get it inside right away. A couple of free throws coming up. DeAndre Jordan. Baron Davis got within 8-10 feet of the cup. Had some options because he loves the step back. Went inside. And the former Aggie out of Texas A&M in his second season. 21-year-old native of Houston, DeAndre Jordan shoots 2. Career best 23 against the Lakers last year, and he matched that in the last game. In his second start of the season, filling in for Chris Kaman.
He had 10 dunks in that game, didn't he?
Against the Lakers.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Last year.
That's what I said. You worry about him on lobs and follow and jerks like that.
Andrew Bynum made sure they didn't get a second chance up with this free throw.
His first free throw was short a little bit, but it bounced and went in, so he made the adjustment and made it a lot longer.
Andrew Bynum, maybe Pau Gasol, and with the left hand. Sweeping little jump hook by Pau Gasol. So Frank Hamlin said it looked a little rusty. Let's see if that's off in the second half.
You don't miss games like that and not have a little bit of rush.
Baron Davis talking about step. And Pau Gasol took it away from Ron Artest. Clears the area. 55-51. Biggest lead in the first half. 6 points. Kobe. Gasol, one of the options. And hands of Andrew Bynum by Marcus Camby. 11 on the shot clock for the Lakers.
A lot of congestion that time in the paint. I thought Ron would try to take the shot after he got into that area, but he decided to pass. And Lakers fortunate to get it back.
Kobe up against Baron Davis. Gordon on him in the first half for the most part. Sharing it out of the wing. It's Artest. And Ron Artest with a long one. 58-51.
Well, Ron is, what was he, 5 for 5 in the last game. He's 3 for 4 tonight. Feeling pretty good about his offense.
9 points in 15 minutes for Artest. And the Lakers now with their biggest lead of the game, back 58-51. There's Butler off the front of the rim of the challenge. Don't forget by Ron Artest. Got out there. Kobe a little crease, and he saw it up against Gordon. Up is Kobe. He gets the assist. And will it be a timeout for the Clippers once they get across? They're down by 9. So the Lakers with a nice surge. The energy is there to start the second half. Let's see if they can keep it up at this end of the floor.
Well, they can keep Baron Davis out of the paint. They will, but he is so crafty.
Butler on the run out.
3 seconds on Jordan.
It'll be DeAndre Jordan. He was tangled up trying to get out of the paint. He didn't, though.
But he had great position, and bigs don't like to give it up. The last basket by the Lakers, though, Kobe with the assist and Powell with a nice shot. That one wasn't flat. A lot of his this year have been flat.
Pau Gasol on the slip screen and trying to get it to Andrew Bynum, but Butler coming over his back. So good read by Gasol. Gasol started 2 for 6. He's hit his first 2 shots of the second half as Butler gets the first foul of the second half on the Clippers. It's his second.
You mentioned the last basket the Lakers scored, but did you think there'd be a timeout? Well, I think if the Lakers score on this trip down, there'll be a tee-up.
Hospitality from Ron Artest on the sideline. A meet and greet session for Ron Artest. So 2 minutes gone by in the third. 15 on the shot clock of the inbound series. Fish. Crash landing. Andrew Bynum. Fumbled it, held it, and now will we see a timeout. 62-51. Lakers by 11. And look at the run they've had since they were down by 9. Bynum challenges. Made a difference.
Yes, it does. You see how much more arc he had to put on that shot?
Technical coming up on Mike Dunleavy. He doesn't use the chair very often, does he?
Well, since his back, he had some back problems as well recently. He's been using it a little bit more, but I think he's complaining that they called a 3-second on Jordan, DeAndre Jordan on one end, and they didn't catch Andrew on the other.
Yeah, and coaches, that's all they're looking for is consistency anyway. Kobe a little short, but got the roll.
You know, Andrew's last basket on the pass from Derek Fisher. He fumbled it a bit, but you can fumble it all you want as long as one of your feet stay anchored, and Andrew does a good job of keeping that left foot as his pivot.
Drew leads the Lakers with 18. Kobe's got 12. Pau Gasol's got 12. And Ron Artest trying to impose his will on Rasul Butler. 4 pass deflected out, and a break for the Lakers. They still have it. 7 on the shot clock for Kobe. Over Gordon. Stays home. Long 2.
You know how strong you have to be to do that.
He was flat-footed and leaping from a standstill position.
You got a bad back and you're trying to up-fake people from just about 3-point land. Come on.
He's got 14. Lakers lead by 14. Had a foul. Fish all tangled up trying to wrestle with Baron Davis. He's got 3.
Well, Mike Dunleavy's bringing in Craig Smith to replace DeAndre Jordan as Kobe's last basket. That left foot all on the line, but what a... Are you kidding me? Non-shooters don't get that kind of a roll in the bounce.
That's soft.
Yeah, you have to be a shooter to get that, I guess.
Kobe 5 of 12 from the field. Andrew Bynum, good high percentage. 7 of 11 again. And Baron Davis lowering the shoulder. Gordon 2 wide open. Can't leave him. Stops at 12-0 run for the Lakers. 65-54. Eric Gordon leading the Clips now with 15.
Well, with Andrew being guarded by Craig Smith, they should go on the inside and forget about the jumpers.
I thought about it, and then they backed off him from about 14-15. So after the triple by Gordon, he leaves it off. Thought he'd take the following, and he's going to be short. And on the deflection, another one for Derek Fisher. Right spot, right time. Few times tonight for Fish.
Well, Derek's the leading rebounder for the Lakers.
Yep, it's really found him tonight. On the dive, Pau Gasol skipping it across. Ron Artest spacing, and Gasol tried to back tap it. It would be Baron Davis, 3-on-1. What a look to Butler for the dunk. He used Eric Gordon on one side, didn't he?
Well, that 14-point lead went in a hurry, didn't it? Down to 9 already.
So the runouts and the fast break points. That's what they got a lot of last game. In fact, 27. 12 so far tonight. Walk away from Drew. Surprise. As Kobe dives with the left hand. Sweeps it home.
Nice pass by Ron Artest. When you catch it face up and look at the floor, that's just good play by Ron.
Fourth leading scorer of the league, Kobe, up to 16 now. Lakers lead by 11. Gordon forced it. Kobe was out on him, don't forget. And now a 4-on-3. Ron Artest got the contact. Good aggressive move.
You know, when you talk about aggressive, that'd be Ron. He is one aggressive player.
Yeah, and Stuart, I mean, not that it was perfect break, and you talk about the spacing in a break, but there was space on the floor.
Yeah, you know, as sort of like a trailer situation, he was able to catch it and get out in the act of shooting, averaging about 12 points and looking for point number 10 and possibly 11 right here. Won't get 10. Wow. Or won't get 11, I should say. Might get 10. That barely got to the rim.
That was a question mark out of his hand.
Short. We got a timeout with 7:10 to go in the third, and the Lakers leading 67-56.
Patrick O'Neal, time for a Carl's Jr. Sports Update. Gilbert Arenas is hoping for some leniency. He pleaded guilty today to felony gun possession. Will be sentenced March 26. Could face up to 5 years in prison. And it's Kevin Garnett out at least another week. Hopes to play next Friday against Portland. He hasn't played since December 28th. The Celtics are 4-4 without the big ticket. Alonzo Mourning and Dwayne Wade have teamed up for Haiti. Today, Alonzo Mourning went down to Haiti, opened up a makeshift hospital to help out with just the relief effort that's going down there. And also, Dwayne Wade is trying to recruit other professional athletes for this earthquake recovery effort. It's terrible what's going on there. And certainly Joel, Stu, and everybody at home, our thoughts and prayers are with the people and all those helping out in Haiti. Great to see these guys stepping up with a situation really tough to fathom.
And we remind everybody, Patrick, you can join Fox Sports West in helping the people of Haiti recover from the devastating earthquake. To make a $10 donation to the Red Cross relief efforts, please text the word right now, Haiti, to 90999. $10 donation is going to be added to your phone bill. There might be standard messaging and data rates applying, but the word Haiti, text that word 90999 on your cell. It's a $10 donation. Really good cause. People in need. Inside of 7 left. Lakers have definitely controlled the first 5 of the third. Craig Smith, who was an energy guy off the bench for them, denied by Andrew Bynum, but Baron Davis free on the arc. And Camby kept it alive. It popped free over to Ron Artest. So Artest got the second free throw. He's got double figures. 4 and 5 starters for the Lakers tonight in double figures. A good balance. Pau Gasol. And on the run out, Artest all the way to the cup. Thought he'd get a whistle. Out of control. Instead, another 3-on-1. Gordon. And how about Darius Reed? Saw it coming. Back the other way. Artest settling for 3. Close, but Gasol is there. And it's out of bounds to the Lakers.
Derek Fisher. Wow. You know, I talked about how not to run a break. Well, the Clippers just showed you one there, but how to defend the break, Derek just showed you. Sometimes you have to gamble and guess. Well, he didn't have to guess a lot because it was like a telegraph, and he read that telegraph very easily.
And then with a 5-on-2, a 3 from the wing by Artest. Halfway through the third, Kobe. Finding Pau Gasol 3 on Andrew Bynum. He had been in there 7, 8. Turnover for the Lakers is only their 4th of the game.
I don't blame Andrew too much for standing in the paint. He's being guarded by a guy 6'6". Come on.
Deserves a touch, maybe?
Yeah.
The Lakers 68-56. Biggest lead win at 14. And Andrew Bynum got it away from that guy you're talking about, that 6'6". So Drew now up to 18 and 6. Kobe popping up. Gasol got it. Shoots 2. Boy, after he got it to Kobe, he went right to the rim.
That's what you do.
Yep.
You hand it off and then go to the front of the rim, or else you hand it off and spot up. He knew the shot was coming. Nobody's boxing him out because Camby was looking to help inside position. He gets fouled, shoots 2 free throws. See if he can extend back to a 14-point advantage.
Foul is the 4th on one of their most productive players, Craig Smith.
Well, he's going to pick up fouls because he's so undersized. I mean, that was just a reaching foul. But if he's going to be defending centers he's going to pick up fouls.
You know what his nickname is?
Rhino?
Rhino.
Yeah.
And that's because he was taking teammates out during preseason. You had to watch in practice where you were going. 70-56, Lakers by 14. So great start to the second half for the Lakers. Don't forget, led 53-50 at the half. So for the first 6.5 minutes of the second half, they've given up only 3 points to the Clippers. Smith.
It's 5 seconds.
Yep. And going to be a foul on Andrew Bynum.
But again, if I were down there close to Andrew or one of the people on the bench or something, I'd tell him just give him a step. He wants to feel your body. You're 7'1". Don't let him feel your body. Let him expose the basketball to you when he goes up and send it into the 8th row. Well, maybe not the 8th row.
And when a guy is looking for leverage like that, if you pull the chair or even slightly back up, oh, he's falling down.
That's going to take Andrew another couple of years to learn the chair move. But at this stage, you shouldn't even be giving him that much contact.
Smith gets the first.
Andrew reaching in, got away with the foul there. That's not where the whistle was sounded. As our Carl's Jr. Exmo shows, the foul is right here. Across the arm. Send him to the line for 2.
A little bit of everything. Andrew sits down, picking up his third. Lamar Odom in for the first time of the second half with 5:25 to play in the third. Game number 38 for the Clippers. They've already got 17 wins, so they're ahead of schedule because they didn't pick up their 17th win last year until March 18th. In fact, they only won 19th of the season, but healthier for the most part, despite the injury. And their first overall pick of the draft, Blake Griffin. Now Lamar, they're asking him to take it. He will. 72-58.
He might be a little reluctant at times, but if you give him that much space, he's not going to back away.
It's only his third shot of the game. As Baron Davis finds Eric Gordon. And nobody put a body on Smith. He's he's a thicker Paul Millsap, isn't he? He likes to rebound.
He loves to go to the glass. And again, I mean, give the guy credit. He never waits and sits around and just spectates on shots like that. He's tracking that one down and that inside position and earns himself 2 more free throws. He's 4 for 4 from that distance. He's got 10 points, 4 rebounds in 18 minutes.
And remember, as we show you, he grew up here, Fairfax High, before he went to play his college ball in Boston. So anytime he faces, you got to believe he was a Laker fan growing up. Anytime he goes up against the Lakers, it's kind of like his championship game.
You think he was a Laker fan growing up?
Dead lock. 1-9 favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm asking.
Dead lock.
Yo, Craig.
He's in red now, but I guarantee you purple and gold was on his mind as a kid. 72-58. Lakers by 14. Yeah. Canby tried to take it away because nobody backed him out.
He missed 2 after going 4 for 4.
Yep. He's pretty good touch, too. Kobe free on the arc. Yes! Rattles it and stays home. 75-58. Biggest lead of the night for the Lakers with Kobe up to 19. It's expanded to 17. Where did that go?
Slipsies.
You got it. It was like strange. That was a strange one.
Well, he wanted to pull it back, but it had already left his hand.
And right on top of the basketball, Ron Artest with the block. They're saying it went off Butler out of bounds.
Well, it was right in front of the Laker bench. Something happened to get Phil Jackson off of his high seat, his high perch over there, and he was up in a hurry. Still letting the official have some verbiage.
Stu, is Baron Davis leaving his feet more often to make a pass tonight than you've seen in the past?
Well, yeah, especially in the paint, but he's getting in there where the trees are, and Ron Artest knocks it seemingly right off the head.
Only 5 left on the shot clock.
Rasul Butler said, I felt that.
Gordon. And Ron Artest, who put him in that position, a short clock, gets it up. The distance, foul by Canby. He wasn't going to be a soft one. He was going to make sure it didn't go all the way to the hole. So they're out of team fouls. Besides, third on Canby. Make it the second on Canby.
Boy, what a foul. Baron Davis. That was a very hard foul.
Canby from behind, Baron across his body. There's frustration out there now for the Clippers.
That's what you like to see if you want to see frustration out of your opponent. That means but one thing. You're getting the best of them.
So Lamar has not been out there much tonight. He had early fouls in the first half, 3 for the game now.
You know, he's still looking for his first rebound.
Yeah.
That may be the stat of the night.
And usually when he's got 7 minutes on the floor, it's 6 rebounds to go along with 7 minutes.
He is such a good guy at tracking down the rebound.
5 points for LO, coming off 18 and 14. Now Al Thornton off the bench, up against Ron Artest. He's a jump shooter, real strong that time. And it's off Kobe, out of bounds. He didn't expect a pass from Pau Gasol. He was headed up the floor.
Well, if you're going
to
get the pass from a teammate, you want it to be in front of you, not behind you.
Yeah, it was off his back, out of bounds.
So another opportunity on with 3:50 to go here in the third.
That has not been a problem for the Lakers tonight. 5 turnovers as a group. Breakdown. Baron Davis on the baseline. Fitch got tangled up in traffic in the middle of the paint. Clippers are only 3 for 14. That's the story for the Lakers. The Lakers have up to 10 points so far in the first 8.5 minutes of the third. Popped out of bounds. It'll belong to the Lakers. 11 on the shot clock. Too much game left to relax now.
Well, and Powell that time held the ball right over his head, and Camby just knocked it free. Got to get the ball and secure it next to your chest.
Kobe from the sideline. Yes! That's just about 30 feet easy. 80-60. Kobe's got 22.
You kidding me?
Man, that was way out there.
And that was wet. That thing.
Now the double coming on Baron Davis. Fish trying to smack. Oh, bye, Baron.
Oh, wow.
You talk about frustration.
That's 2 fouls, 2 plays in a row where
Kobe.
He shouldn't have been able to do something like that.
You don't see that kind of frustration out of Baron Davis. Fish is the one he's talking to, who was the first one to approach him.
It doesn't matter. That should have been an ejection.
And you're kind of surprised there wasn't a team sent on that one. What we'll probably get is the dreaded double technical.
I don't think you're going to get a double technical here.
Well, let's see. They're talking it over, and usually after a conference like that.
That's an elbow. They should be, check that one out on the video. They'd be looking for 3-point baskets. That's a vicious elbow. There's the first one, and here comes the second one.
Ooh, right to the chest of Powell.
That's an elbow.
Unfortunately, you know what? Thick part of his arm took the brunt of the blow. We saw the frustration the last foul on Baron's face.
Well, the last foul he made on Lamar Odom.
Going down the middle of the floor. Yeah, and you could see that it really was getting under his skin. So they're talking it over to see if he is going to be tossed.
I don't know if they're going to toss him. They may just call it a flagrant one. I think they're going to review this. The first one is on Derek. Now, there's not much there, but this one is really flagrant. I mean, he swings it into Powell. Wow.
And then holds the ball up in the chest of Derek Fisher. So it's going to be reviewed. Greg Willard, along with Sean Corbin, Courtney Kirkland, the 3 officials, and Greg Willard with the headset on, the crew chief of this group. Pretty vicious one, but look where it hits, fortunately, for Pau Gasol. Kind of between his elbow and his shoulder.
And we can look at it as many times as we like. It's still a play where you just can't do that. I like Baron a lot, but
we all
just can't do that.
It's unacceptable. And Kobe's the leader right over there to let him know how he feels. So the Lakers by 20, 3:06 to play. As it's gotten away here late in the third. The Lakers were only up by 3 at the half, 53-50.
They're taking a long time to review this. More of what they're doing is the discussion as to what to do about it. I don't think there's any question about the elbow, but I think the question is what they're going to do about it.
Is he ejected?
Yeah, that's going to be the question. Right. Is it going to be an elbow ejection?
He blew his cool completely.
Yeah, and he seems like he's awfully mad at Derek. And those are things where nothing really there, but as the games go on, you know, things happen that you don't see, and it just carries on, and then finally a player may explode.
Right. Is it going to be a flagrant 1 or a flagrant 2? They're determining right now. I don't think there's any question it's a flagrant.
Right now, he's still on the floor. They're still looking at it?
We will now take a flagrant foul.
No, they're discussing it now.
For the initial contact of Baron Davis. 2 shots and a possession down here on the side.
Yeah, it looks like it's just going to be flagrant 1.
Yep. 2 shots and the ball on the side.
Yeah. I mean, no way Derek Fisher could get a technical on that. There's just no way you could have the double tech. Not in my mind.
So a timeout on the floor.
Oh, really?
We need a cooling off period.
There's been a timeout on the floor for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, to the corners they go. Double technical. Baron Davis, Derek Fisher, double tees. A flagrant 1 on Baron Davis, and usually he does not lose his cool like that.
And I said it before we went to timeout there. I totally disagree with the double technical. Totally. I mean, what was Derek Fisher supposed to do? He didn't do anything. Not a thing.
So the Lakers will have the ball out of bounds after free throws when they put it back into play. And looking ahead for the Lakers' last home game for a long time. Dwight Howard, the Magic on Monday. Rematch of the NBA Finals. So the Orlando Magic, only regular season appearance at Staples Center. Monday, 7:30 tip. First game of the road trip. LeBron James, the Cavaliers, Thursday night. Then the next night, it's going to be David Lee, one of the most improved players in the NBA this year, as the Knicks playing better ball thanks to David Lee. And the Lakers going on the trip right now. Cavaliers lost yesterday, and they gave that away with some mistakes down the stretch after missed free throws by the Utah Jazz. Jazz got a big one. Gasol hits the first of 2. So you saw the best records. And the Lakers, 6 of the 8 on the road trip are going to be back-to-back sets. So 3 sets of back-to-backs for the Lakers on that journey. And the Lakers get the free throws. Lead by 22 now.
The league office always reviews plays, and it would not surprise me, and it would really surprise me if they didn't rescind the technical on Derek. Really.
Could be the case. So the Lakers with the basketball. Kobe. Going to be out of bounds. Off Ron Artest. It'll belong to the Clippers as Baron Davis chased it down. So a lot of times you'll see a player taken out by his coach after something like that, but not this time. Baron Davis stays on the floor for Mike Dunleavy.
Well, let's see if a mad player is a bad player. That's the premise. There are exceptions to the rule, but generally, when a player loses his composure, he makes a lot of mistakes.
Gordon leaving it off. Quick release will fall for Craig Smith. So the Lakers still by 20. 2.5 to play in the third. Kind of took the starts out of the run for the Lakers. That long delay to look at things. Let's see if they can regain the momentum they had, because they have dominated the third. Kobe overpassed. Hit by Thornton. Loose ball foul. And free throws coming up.
I thought Powell may have gotten away with a push before he got the rebound.
That's 4 on Alford, so 4 on Thornton, 4 on Craig Smith. Baron Davis with 3. As the Lakers. And Andrew Bynum, 3 fouls as well. Lamar Odom has 3. So the first time back after missing 6 with a boot of a hamstring. And Pau Gasol doing a good job. And Frank Hamlin said, you know, he's a little rusty in the first half, but he hasn't been rusty at the free throw line. 9 of 9 as Shannon Brown checks into the game. He was a catalyst off the bench. Hit a couple of buckets. Back to a 21-point lead. Pau's got 17. He's also got 6 boards.
Yeah, 17, 9. Now make it 10 of his 18 from the free throw line. So doing the job of getting to the strike.
So the Lakers back up by 22, 84-62. So we're not going to have the halfway point games, dude. That's Monday night, game number 41. Game number 40 tonight against the Clippers. It'll stay out. Lamar's got the glass. Is that his first?
Did you see what Powell just did, though? He's guarding Craig Smith. Craig caught it. Powell dropped off of him about 2 feet.
Lamar on the top. He wanted to pass it to Powell and then brought it back in. Lamar, by the way, just got his first rebound, though. Mark that down with 1:50 to play.
You don't see it very often.
No, but he has no flow. Yeah, no flow for him because of the fouls early. So from 3-22, a plus 19 in the third. And that is a serious blitz.
We're still in the third?
Yeah, but you know what they've done is they've locked him down defensively. It's been a real good quarter for the Lakers as Pau Gasol tips it out of bounds. Clips have only got 12 points over the first 10-plus minutes of the third.
And a couple of those were on real breakdowns by the Lakers defensively. So all in all, the Lakers defense in the third, pretty good.
Eric Gordon drawing the attention of two. Lakers really in good help mode right now. Deep in the block. Baron Davis barely got it to the rim, but can't be alert.
He tracked it down.
Yep. He knows. Good read. Gordon. And on the runner. Lakers have a 4-on-2.
You don't want a 4-on-2. One of those players to stay out of there.
Going to be on our test. Back in the way, but the ball items there.
You don't want 4 men in a break. You want 3 and possibly a trailer. But 4, you got too much congestion. One defender can play at least 2 of them.
Lakers at 24. So the Clippers now after that last miss, the last 2 on that trip. Just 4 for 18 here in the third. Baron Davis back to Smith. Lamar on the reach. Couple of free throws coming up again as Baron Davis found Craig Smith.
When Ron Artest was leading that 4-on-2 you were talking about, and he gives it up to Lamar, gets it back, gets the shot blocked by Thornton, but there's Lamar to get his second rebound, an offensive one.
Stu, I watched that game last night, Cleveland and the Utah Jazz. Utah helping out the Lakers. So Cleveland has 11 losses. A lot of the Western Conference lost tonight, some on the road. Atlanta by 1 at home of the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix now with 16 losses. So if the Lakers, and they should hang on, it'll be 9 losses. Team behind them, 16 in the Pacific Division. Also losing on the road. In the East, Charlotte hammered San Antonio 92-76. So San Antonio with 14 losses. New Orleans lost. They have been on a run. Playing really good basketball. 18 points for the Hornets. So things are really in the second 4 in particular. And Houston also in the second 4 in the Western Conference when I talk about the top 8.
I'm curious to see what Phil Jackson does to start the fourth quarter lineup-wise with a big lead like this.
Baron Davis falls down. Shannon Gasol tapping it around, and it'll be a loose ball foul. Back to Houston, though. They lost at home, and they got smoked by Miami, 115-106. So things are really getting tight now in the West, below the Lakers, fortunately.
Well, Powell got fouled on that rebound attempt, so he's back. He got to pay rent at the free throw line tonight. This will be his 11th and 12th free throw attempt.
You and I both like Oklahoma City and what's been going on for that team. And Oklahoma City lost by a point tonight. The previous game at home, they lost to Dallas by a point. They lost in overtime to San Antonio. And Juan Blair hit that shot. They've had a couple of heartbreaking losses, and they're still 3 games over the 500 mark. Josh Powell checks in as Lamar Odom heads over to the bench.
And when you're in and out of the lineup or out of the play like Lamar has been tonight, he's played 11 minutes as he heads to the sideline yet again. It is hard to develop a rhythm when you're a player that is accustomed to playing X number of minutes.
Yeah, and because of Ron out 5 and Pau Gasol out the last 6, Lamar started the last 11, and he's played 35 to 40-something minutes. 88-64. Lakers by 24. As you saw, it's 12 and 12 of the line. 20 points and 6 rebounds for Powell. Eric Gordon trying to weave his way to the cup. He almost flipped it home despite the 2 hands around his hip from Ron Artest holding him down.
That's good concentration by Eric Gordon. You have your eye on the target. Don't let him break your concentration. Look at that. He just about gets a 3-point opportunity there. The Exmo shows it perfectly. Ron grabs him. Really doesn't grab, just holds him up. Free throw.
They got a talent, Eric Gordon.
Yes, they do.
7th overall selection last year.
Yeah, but when I think of Eric Gordon, I think of him as a guy that I described earlier. Can shoot off the dribble, can do all these things. I don't really think of him as a high fly out. But I hear he's going to be in the dunk.
Right.
What's this, a dunk off?
It's a dunk in, but the problem is he's going against a high flyer. DeMar DeRozan's an unbelievable athlete. DeMar DeRozan, highlights that I've seen from the Raptors in some of their games, he's not timid about going really upstairs. Lobbing it off the glass. Kobe was fouled. And they'll go to the line to shoot 2. 7 seconds left. And a great third for the Lakers as they put this game away.
Well, they've got a nice cushion here, but you know, again, there's a play where I think the shot clock was, the game clock was off. Shot clock was what they had to worry about to end the quarter, but there's 7 seconds left now, so they're going to give the Clips a chance to match the point production or even go ahead by one of them. Wow, that was
real short. Yep. Real short.
That looked like his back was sore.
And by the way, I was watching Chicago last night, and that was a great game, the way they took apart Boston.
Don't you have a life?
I don't know if Derrick Rose, I don't know if anybody carries the basketball more than Derrick Rose now. I mean, Dwayne Wade really carries it, but he's always on the run and kind of skips with it. And Derrick Rose is so good and so talented, but I don't know if anybody palms it and carries it as much as he does.
I'm calling Carroll. You've got to get a life. You have really got to get a life.
How much I love it. Novak is checked in, and that is Steve Novak, former Rocket. Came over last year and hit some threes. As Kobe got that one home.
Well, they scored 1 on that trip then. Let's see if the Clips can get an advantage by getting 2.
Baron Davis going to the line to shoot 2. And by the way, the finish to the Utah Jazz game with that buzzer beater by Gaines last night. It had just been called on the day before from the Utah Flash. That's one of the fun stories of the NBA this season. So pick up on that, and I guarantee you NBA.com has that one going strong. Thank you, Utah. So free throws, not as big a disparity as you think. The Lakers do have 9 more attempts. They've gone to the cup. They have attacked, especially in the second half. Baron Davis gets the first of 2.
Well, we got 9/10 of a second before this quarter ends, and have the break between the third and the fourth to see what Phil Jackson's going to do about lineups.
So that'll do it as the Lakers hold the Clippers to 17 points while scoring 36 of their own in the third. That's dominating.
But that's coming out of the locker room with an intent of really taking the game over defensively, and that's what they did in the third. Let's see what they do now in the fourth to hold on to a 22-point lead, leading 89-67. True storyline of the game. The Lakers trail by 9 in the second quarter, but obviously have taken care of that. 22 assists to only 6 turnovers for the Lakers, and Powell in his first game back after missing a few with 12 of those coming in the third quarter. Visit farmers.com today to hear more true stories from Farmers customers and to find a Southern California agent near you. Powell, I talked about him coming back after missing some games with that slight hamstring tear. Not a bad return as he's doing the job for the Lakers. He's got 20 points, 6 rebounds. He's made all 12 of his free throw attempts. So I'd say it's a typical Powell night. Very, very consistent.
All right, Kobe's out there to start the fourth and final 12 minutes of regulation. How many minutes you give him to?
Well, again, I think a lot's going to depend on what the scoreboard says and also how much physicality takes place.
Easy on the Craig Smith.
Oh, that should be all night. That's his first attempt since Craig Smith's been on him.
Ricky Davis is checked for the game. You've been begging. 20 points for Drew and 6 rebounds. And a takeaway. A lot of dribbling by Telfair. Behind his back, good pass. Smith got the space he needed.
Shannon Brown just about had a pick, but couldn't control it, and Sebastian Telfair got it back and then gets an assist.
Now Shannon Brown, Novak running it under him. And a couple of free throws coming up for Shannon Brown. So 40 in the books, and the Lakers are going to be 31-9 at the end of the night. 22-3 on their home floor.
See if Shannon can knock down a couple of free throws here. This will be his first attempts from that distance tonight. Only 2 players have shot free throws from the Laker bench. Rick Walton, who missed 2. Lamar Odom, who was 3 out of 4. So Shannon knocks down his first.
Do you know what Shannon was doing before the game? And this was an hour and a half before the game.
Before the game?
Yeah.
Selling tickets?
Mid-range.
Oh.
Taking 12 and lots of 12 and 14
I love
footers.
it.
And I'd love to see, because he can get past people, he's so quick. I'd love to see him incorporate that into his game.
Well, he has incorporated a lot more of late with the mid-range jump shot, especially coming down in transition.
Smith goes back to the free throw line. But I don't know if Shannon's even scratched the surface with the kind of potential he has.
I think he scratched it, but I know he hasn't really seen all the benefits of it yet. But that's going to be up to Shannon to continue to, hone his skills. You just don't get satisfied with getting to this level and being a high flyer. And he seems to be the type of individual that is going to continue to work on his basketball-related skills.
Craig Smith misses the first of 2. Shannon's a real dedicated, committed kid, and a new 2-year deal with the Lakers. Athletically, he's as good as they have at that position, besides one other guy, and that's Kobe, of course, who can do just about anything he wants as a perimeter player in the NBA.
Athletically, he's as good as the Lakers have, period.
Yeah,
He's something special.
I'd love to see him when he gets past people. Too many of the guys just settle for the long-range shot. So 1 of 2, man, all of a sudden, Smith close to his season high. Well, what is it about the Lakers? He had 12 against the Lakers and was one of the reasons the Clips won the last one 10 days ago by 11. He's got 17. His season high is 18. Romar on the turn. Got a little step for Jordan. 95-70. There's talent and a ton of talent on that bench. Now the consistency factor. After outscoring the Dallas bench 31-21, they showed us what they can do. And they hit the percentage. Novak not close. Drew bad in his numbers. In fact, the Lakers were 12 of 25 as a group among the reserves in the last game. Shannon's out there spacing for Kobe. Drew, though, has got to get some touches. Kobe cradled it. He's rubbed a little bit by Novak. Gave a smile to the baseline official who says, just let's keep it running here.
Mr. Smith.
Yep. And he's still battling, isn't he? He doesn't quit. He's looking for minutes. Got Drew on the opposite side. Kobe with a triple. Called it away on the sideline. I figured he's almost out of the game anyway.
Yeah.
It's 28 now for Kobe.
He's not long for this encounter.
9.5 to play. So the Lakers will take 2 of the first 3 against the Clippers this year. And that's out of bounds. Nope, it should be. Went right over the back of the glass. And it is. It'll come to the side. DeAndre Jordan coming back into the game.
Well, taking out Craig Smith. So maybe now that Andrew has somebody his size, they'll give him the ball.
How do you really feel?
I just think that when you have an advantage, you milk it, especially if it's successful.
Andrews 8 of 12, so not too bad. Now he gets the touch, and Smith sat down, so you got what you wanted. The repost. Man, right over DeAndre Jordan. Boy, that's a great move.
Yeah, and that's one of those little gimme shots that he normally makes. Those are the kind that he missed against Tim Duncan in San Antonio.
Telfair. What happened? Walked away from the ball. Sebastian Telfair, the easiest basket he'll see this season, 172. Kobe over Alvin. He shoots over the B. Looked like he was beyond the arc.
Sure did from this vantage point.
Yeah, we're blocked out. People on the first row on the court.
Well, we've got a timeout. When we come back, we'll find out exactly how many free throws he's going to have. 8:36 still to play here in the ball game as Kobe making it on the drive. Makes it look easy. And then we're pulling up from three-point land.
Splash!
left in the game. It's the Lakers all over the Clippers, 100-72. I'm Patrick O'Neal. Joining me now, one of the best baseball players in the game. All 5 tools. It's Matt Kemp, Dodger center fielder. Matt, how you doing? It's a great day for you. You got a 2-year extension. Avoid arbitration. We don't need to get into the money numbers, but I will tell the people it's a 700% raise. This has to be one of the greatest days of your life.
It really is. You know, been working hard since I was a little kid to get to this point, and definitely a blessing, and I'm happy. You know, I mean, it's a big day for me and my family, and you know, get to do some great things for them now, and you know, my mom and my dad and all them, and it's a great day.
No question about it. You had a tremendous year. Gold Glove, Silver Slugger, hit 297, 26 home runs, drove in 101. How much better can you be next year?
You can always get better. You know, every year you can get better and better. Maybe I can, you know, maybe steal about 10 more bases, hit about 10 more home runs, raise my average about 10 more points. But whatever it takes to help the team win games and you know, get us to that next point is that's what I'm trying to do.
Well, we're all really happy for you. Quick basketball question. You were a tremendous prep basketball player back in Oklahoma, and you love the Lakers. You're here all the time, and the Lakers blowing out the Clippers right now. What's your take overall on both of these teams?
I think both teams are excellent. I know the Clippers have a great team. You know, if they can get Blake and Kaman back on the court, they've been playing really good basketball. And the Lakers, they've been banged up a little bit, but Kobe's still doing his thing. Gasol's back, and you know, the sky's the limit for the Lakers, and hopefully the Clippers can make the playoffs too. It'd be a LA thing going on, and but you know, just trying to get ready for the season and get things going, man.
Yeah, I got you, Matt. Thanks so much for the time. We'll look forward to seeing you this season.
All right, thanks for having me, man.
All right, Matt Kemp, guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, Patrick. And that is good news for the Dodgers as the pass from Telfer gets away from Al Thornton. Kobe, he's got 30, and he's now 30 points away from 25,000 as he calls it a night.
Well, Phil calls it a night. It would have been up to Kobe to play the entire ball game.
To the Lakers, 5:30 with the basketball. And a nice little pick-me-up going into a big matchup on Monday with Orlando. DeAndre Jordan clears out the miss by Jordan Farmar. Then the road trip and the severe test. And there are a couple on there. Nobody gets it to fall. Long one on the three-point line. So it's down to 28. And that's a great signing for the Dodgers, by the way, now that we've got a second. And congratulations to Matt Kemp. Seriously talented ball player. Sasha inside the arc. He's looked better. We're talking about letting the game come to him.
And the arc on that one was his arc of old. A lot of his shots this year have been rather flat.
Ricky Davis with a triple. Of course, Shannon Brown could get there.
Well, everybody's got the green light right now. There's nobody's really under any kind of pressure not to shoot with the score the way it is for the Clips. So you got to continue to play that good defense.
Shannon Brown off the pick by Powell. A little mid-range game we were talking about. 5 gone in the fourth. The Lakers 106-77. I think a couple of more stops and tacos are safe. Ooh, it's all that's to be determined.
There's 7 minutes left.
Yeah, but these guys have hit for a very low percentage lately. It's Thornton. Oh, shit! I said low percentage.
But that should have been a putback by DeAndre. He just mishandled it.
Sasha. Real strong. And Thornton picks up the glass. The Lakers were down by 6 boards at the break. We talked about that. Out-rebounded by the Clippers. Well, they took care of that in the third. Tough catch for Ricky Davis, goes the other way. He thought Sasha was holding him as he pleads his case to Sean Corbin.
Well, the officials want this game over just as bad as the players do.
Everybody. 6:16 left. And a rare Saturday, Sunday in Southern California where the Lakers don't have a game.
You can't have a game on football weekend and when my Chargers are going to be whooping up on the Jets.
It's going to be a good game. Good pass. Powell has it taken away. Jordan Farmar with a bounce. And Telfair with a great pass to Shannon Brown.
That was going to be a lob off the board for DeAndre.
Shannon Brown tried to curl it. Manga, who just checked into the game.
Oh, this is just up and down now.
DeAndre Jordan.
This won't make
5:40 to play.
This is the kind of play that won't make Phil Jackson very happy. He still, regardless of the score, you still go out and you run your offense. You have defensive balance. You play.
DJ Benga. So an easy win for Phil Jackson and the Lakers tonight. But you can see he still had some words in front of his bench for his team at the defensive end of the floor. Sasha with the glass. Ricky Davis missed. So the Clippers will lose a third consecutive game. After a 4-game winning streak, they fall to 17-21 between the legs through Shannon Brown. That used to be a Walton specialty. Was that a heat check after one?
It's always the heat check with DJ.
Inside of 5 left. Novak.
See, this is just up and down. This isn't pretty basketball.
Avoids contact. Davis. Pad the numbers. Jordan Farmar with the triple. He's got 5. He gives the bench 27.
See, I like what Sebastian Telfair did there. He called a play. Illegal triple.
Just discontinued slightly.
Even the officials had to call that one. We got 4:14 still to play here in the fourth. And what was a 3-point game at the half has gone away. As the Lakers, with Jordan Farmar are the latest to hit a triple. They've opened up the lead on the Clips. 111-79.
Lakers basketball brought to you by Jack Daniels. Your friends at Jack Daniels remind you to drink responsibly. And by Legion. In theaters January 22nd.
4:14 still to play here in the fourth quarter, and the Lakers up big, 111-79. And Kobe, what a game for the young man with the sore back. Really didn't exert himself much in the first part of the game, but back started to loosen up, and so did his offense. Whether it was a standstill or cut to the basket, but that shot there was the one from Inglewood. That was really something special. And he said, let me give myself a heat check. Back up behind the line, same results. 30 points for Kobe tonight, shooting 50% from the field. Previous 3 games, he averaged 13. And, of course, he does what is necessary to help this team win.
So 30 more on Monday against the Orlando Magic. And Kobe is at 25,000. Approaching the top spot among all-time Lakers. Jerry West ties the top spot. Sasha, another triple. 114-79 as the Lakers now 9 of 21 from beyond the arc, 43%. Well, the difference in the game to third. Third 12 minutes, the Lakers outscored them 36-17 and held the Clips to 22% shooting.
That was the key.
Yeah, the way they played D.
It was game, set, match.
Shut them down and the game was over. Now Telfair only 5 of the shot clock. Sasha got a piece on it. And Telfair off balance. Just an ugly sequence all the way around for him.
Too much dribbling. Way too much running. That's why I said, even though the score is like it is, you still have to run an offense. You just can't go out. And sure, Sebastian is a playground legend. But this is a structured game. Once you get with, at this level, you got to run your offense.
Boy, a fairly distant look in the eyes of Baron Davis. As he lost his cool tonight. Picked up a flagrant one, throwing an elbow at Pau Gasol. Lakers had a commanding lead at that point. Shannon Brown shoots 2. Telfair. So after winning in Dallas, when it looked like the Lakers, after the way the game ended in San Antonio, they deliver a complete team effort in Dallas, and now follow it up with a pretty impressive second half against the Clippers. Wasn't a bad first half, but a real impressive second 24 minutes of play.
Well, when you've got Kobe with 30, Andrew and Powell with 20 apiece, I'd say that's pretty good scoring out of your starters. And then the bench, when they've been out there, they've done their jobs as well. The only bench player for the Clippers that's doing anything tonight has been Craig Smith with 17, tying for team honors.
And Stu, the nice thing about the bench scoring, everybody's taken either 4, 5, or 3 shots. Nobody's gone after it too much. They've got balance balance in sharing the basketball tonight. It's a giveaway.
Are you kidding me? We got to take another break.
Why not?
Why not? 2:54 to play, and the Lakers up big. Hopefully nobody will get hurt the rest of the way of this game.
Lakers beat Dallas at home by 35. They're on top of the Clips now by 36. 2:54 to play. If you're looking for a calendar, boy, do we have one for you. Pick up your 2010 Laker Girl calendar. Simply log on to the Lakers store, LakersStore.com, or check it out at the Team LA store. Joel Myers, Stu Lance, Patrick O'Neal back at Staples Center. The Lakers took over early in the second half, and it hasn't been a contest ever since.
Yeah, since the third quarter, this has been a completely different ballgame. I mean, completely different.
If you were to tell somebody that didn't see the first half that it was 53-50 at the break, they wouldn't believe you.
And it was actually closer than that.
and the Clippers had a 9-point lead.
Yeah. The Lakers had a 3-point lead at the break, but it was even closer than that.
Yeah, with 7 minutes left in the second, the Lakers have outscored them since that point, 83-38. That's pretty severe. Benga's time. DJ. 117-79. Tacos are safe. Those are in the bank.
I know you'll be rushing right over.
Yeah, look for it. When I watch replays of other games. Steve Novak on the arc.
Steve Novak will be knocking down shots when he's retired and playing out in the driveway with his grandkids. He can shoot.
Sasha Long. Everything's flowing. Well, the season high for the Lakers was in that Dallas game when they had 31 points and won by 35. 120 on the board, and they're up by 39. Sasha's still playing like it's a close game.
I like it.
Yep. And Jordan Farmer dropping down to take it away. Good bounce for Shannon Brown. Take off. He can't get the bank. He'll go to the line. The frustration.
Boy, runway 12 was open. I mean, he puts it in that big right meat hook and then just elevates. Puts it there, look at that, hold that thing, and then just, got some serious athletic ability.
Well, he is not a part of the dunk in, as you were talking about, DeMar DeRozan and Eric Gordon.
Maybe that's because he's already in.
Be nice. LetShannonDunk.com.
You don't have to be in the dunk in when you're already in.
And Shannon puts the Lakers up 122-81. A total demolition tonight. Start the weekend off right for the Lakers and their fans. Yeah.
Illegal screen out of bounds.
Yeah. That's Novak. George Farmer, they sent it on a long three. You see big guys do that all the time.
Which I never can understand.
Block it away. By the way, Boston losing at home last night. And just thinking about down the road, they have 11 losses like Cleveland. What about the wheels of Kevin Garnett? First, it was only going to be he was going to miss a couple of games. Now they expect him back in another week, potentially. Benga. Good move by DJ. He's batting his. He's got 6 points on 3 of 4.
He did a spin move on DeAndre Jordan and then kissed it softly off the glass.
43 is the difference. As the Lakers are shooting 51%. And DJ clearing it out. So a minute to play. As the Lakers in game number 40, 31-9. That was a trip. That wasn't a reach. Sasha go to the free throw line.
Sasha makes his first venture to that area. He's looking to see if he can get into double figures and join his benchmate Shannon Brown as the two Lakers in double figures from the bench.
That's 40 points due from the bench after 31 against a good Dallas reserve crew. And that was the key for the Lakers in the last game. The way that bench performed. Jordan Palmer clutched down the stretch for the Lakers. Shannon Brown came through. Everybody did a little something in that game in a total team effort. Sasha puts the Lakers up now by 45. 55 seconds left. Don't see it too often, do we, anymore?
No.
Ricky Davis inside. It's down to 43.
Well, when Ricky Davis came into this league, boy, that was something that he could do with regularity. I mean, he could flat score. But now the tendonitis in those knees.
Extra pass. Sasha. And the foul. Lakers had a foul to give, fortunately. 31.8 to play as they'll bring it to the side. Everything's over now in the NBA. Portland beat Orlando by 15, 102-87. And Milwaukee on the road. I don't know if they go over the trip, that 6-game road trip that started here in Southern California. But they won in Northern California over Golden State tonight, 113-104. Telfair brings it down to 40, and that will be the final.
Yeah, Hatchet. Get it across midcourt and then Hatchet.
So the Lakers beat the Clippers in Game 3 of the season series, and it was a complete game again for the Lakers. They picked it up in the second half, considerably in the third. Offensively, everything fell into place. But the story in the third quarter, of course, was the way they stopped the Clips and shut them down defensively. Held them to 17 points on 22% shooting. 30 away from 25,000 now for Kobe Bryant with 30 tonight. And you talk about the balance, too. It was nice to see the starting five, 4 to 5 in double figures and some big numbers.
Well, it was just good to see the Lakers come out of after intermission with the sense of purpose on the defensive end. I mean, the adjustment that I was curious to see, well, they showed it to me. They got after everybody on the Clippers squad.
They're also now 20-3 when the big man from Barcelona is in the lineup, Pau Gasol. It marked his return tonight. He's with Patrick O'Neal. Patrick.
All right, Joel, thanks, pal. So good to see you back after missing the 6 with the hamstring. Maybe the first half, a little bit of rust. How did you feel overall?
Felt good. Felt happy to be out there. Had a lot of fun with the guys, and it was just nice to play basketball again.
Perfect from the line, 12 of 12. He scored 20. Kobe gets 30. Andrew has 20 as well. That's great balance scoring. A tremendous team victory tonight.
Yeah, great teamwork. I think the ball was moving really well. We did a good job defensively, especially in that second half, and we put them away pretty early in the second half.
And how do you think you're going to feel overall with the hamstring tomorrow? Do I even need to ask?
I hope everything's going to be fine. It's just going to get a little tired, a little fatigued because I haven't been playing for almost 2 weeks. But now it's good to be back, and I just got to stay back. So.
Absolutely, with ditto on that one. As far as Baron Davis, the situation that took place, he's a tremendous basketball player. Has been a character guy throughout his career. Is that something that you could forgive, or does that carry over?
Well, obviously we don't want to, think about those things and let them carry over. But it's are things that we don't appreciate as a basketball team. When a guy gets a little bit out of control and loses his temper, and when starts throwing elbows at us, something that we might not forget. But it's just a random play that it just stays that way. And we put him away. We got him by 40 points. So I think that's the best way to get him back.
No question about it. That was Kobe Bryant with the towel. You could get him back in the locker room. Thanks so much. Welcome back, Pau.
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you.
Pau Gasol right there. Tremendous return. Perfect from the line. 20 points. And he's so good at getting everybody involved in a big win for the Lakers over the Clippers as they avenge a loss that they had earlier. All right, hey, here's what's coming up on Lakers Live. Bill McDonald, Norm Nixon. I'm going to get some interviews. We'll talk about Kobe Bryant and his effort tonight. We have a Twitter contest winner that we will reveal on the show. Also, a Frank McCourt interview with Michael Leaves, all coming up on Lakers Live, brought to you by your Southern California Hyundai dealers. We'll see you in a minute. Don't go anywhere.